The Department of Commerce, Kuch Behar Panchanan Barma University, successfully organized a two-day AI-based workshop on the 12th and the 13th of August 2026. The workshop was organized under the mentorship and guidance of Professor Amit Kundu, Head, Department of Commerce, with the Institutional Association of IQAC, Cbpbu, and in collaboration with ICA Edu Skills, organized in response to the rapid development of artificial intelligence and its growing influence on education, business, commerce, employment, and human society. The program aimed to provide participants with practical exposure to contemporary AI tools and digital productivity platforms, and to develop skills that would be useful in their academic and professional careers. The program also received the support and encouragement of the Honorable Vice-Chancellor of the University. Although the Honorable Vice-Chancellor was not physically present at the program,
Department of Commerce, with the help of or in collaboration with the ICA, the center that is in our Kuch Behar district, and they always push the students for skill development. So it is our fortunate that we make contact with them, and we collaborating with each other, and we are organizing this workshop, two-day workshop based on the AI. You know, AI is merely not just tools, ChatGPT, GPT, or other things like that. AI is linked with the human intelligence. So there is a question in your mind that this is the era of technology. Technology in what sense? The world is witnessing a situation where there is a technological transformation in the human society. So most of us who are related with the business, commerce, economics, and finance, they are mostly affected by this. But there is a question whether we will be affected by this introduction of the AI in our daily life. It is well known to the economists that most of the jobs will be eliminated. But there is AI. The world actually receives this. So we have to also receive. Such as the accountant mostly affected by this, by the introduction of the AI. AI actually do everything what an accountant does. So but AI should be used, should be in our hand. We should use the AI in such a way that we should have the human intelligence. AI does not displays the human intelligence. So our students, if equipped with the human intelligence and take help of the AI, then they can win the world. Otherwise, there is a problem. The renowned Nobel laureate economist Abhijit Vinayak Bandyopadhyay, he mentioned that AI definitely increase the inequality in the society. You know that if we introduce AI, the capability of production of a farm will increase, and of the institutions of the economy. Who will take the profit and how the profit will be distributed among the society. So, Department of Commerce takes this view in the mind, and this is the first step they are taking, just giving you the opportunity to skill yourself so that you can lead the future. And in our coming program schedule, we'll definitely focus on the AI, importance of AI and its deficiency in the economy. So I hope you will enjoy the two-day workshop and you will learn a lot, and you will you will equip with some AI tools. Thank you. Enjoy this one.
Her support for the initiative was conveyed to the department and the participants. Her encouragement reflected the university's commitment to promoting technological awareness, innovation, digital competence and skill development among students and members of the academic community. The program commenced with an inaugural session attended by the registrar, faculty members, resource persons, and participants. Professor Amit Kundu, Head, Department of Commerce, welcomed the dignitaries, resource persons, and participants and delivered the welcome address. Professor Kundu further emphasized the responsibility of students in the present period of rapid technological transformation. He observed that the world is witnessing a profound transformation in almost every sphere of human activity, driven by artificial intelligence, automation, and digital technologies. In such a situation, students cannot rely exclusively on conventional academic knowledge. They need to develop digital literacy, analytical ability, technological competence, creativity, and adaptability. He particularly stressed the importance of preparing students for the changing employment environment. He observed that future employment would increasingly require individuals who can understand and effectively use emerging technologies. Students should therefore learn to use artificial intelligence as a means of enhancing their knowledge, productivity, and creativity, while simultaneously strengthening human capabilities such as critical thinking, judgment, problem-solving, and ethical awareness. Following the welcome address, the registrar of Cooch Behar Panchanan Barma University addressed the inaugural session. He appreciated the initiative taken by the Department of Commerce in organizing the workshop and acknowledged its contemporary relevance. He observed that the program had been organized at an appropriate time, considering the rapid growth of artificial intelligence and its increasing significance in the professional and employment environment. The registrar particularly appreciated the employment-oriented dimension of the workshop. He emphasized that students need to acquire new and relevant skills to remain competitive in the changing job market. He expressed the view that exposure to artificial intelligence and emerging digital technologies would help students prepare themselves for the future and respond more effectively to the changing requirements of the workplace. After the inaugural session, the academic sessions of the workshop commenced. On the first day, August 12, 2026, the first session was devoted to Introduction to Artificial Intelligence and Digital Productivity Tools. The participants were introduced to the basic concepts of artificial intelligence and its applications in academic, business, and professional activities. The session also demonstrated how AI-based tools can improve efficiency, save time, and support different forms of intellectual and professional work. The second session of the first day focused on ChatGPT and Gamma AI. Participants were introduced to the practical applications of these tools for generating and organizing information, preparing academic and professional content, developing presentations, and improving productivity. The session placed particular emphasis on practical application and hands-on understanding. On the second day, August 13, 2026, the first session focused on Google Workspace, G Suite, and Google Gemini. Participants were introduced to the ways in which these platforms and AI-enabled tools can support communication, collaboration, information management, and productivity in academic and professional environments. The final session focused on advanced Microsoft Excel and other emerging technologies. The session provided participants with an opportunity to strengthen their analytical and digital skills, and to understand the increasing importance of technology in data management, analysis, and professional decision-making. Throughout the two-day program, emphasis was placed on practical learning and active participation. The participants were encouraged to explore the tools, understand their applications, and consider how these technologies could be incorporated into their academic work and future professional activities. The workshop was particularly significant from the perspective of student employability and the future of work. Artificial intelligence is changing the nature of many traditional occupations while simultaneously creating new forms of work and new skill requirements. For students of commerce, this transformation is especially relevant because business, accounting, finance, marketing, data analysis, and management are increasingly being influenced by digital technologies and artificial intelligence. The workshop therefore sought to go beyond the teaching of individual software applications. It encouraged participants to develop a broader understanding of the technological transformation taking place in society and the workplace. The program emphasized that continuous learning, technological adaptability, and the ability to work effectively with emerging technologies will be increasingly important for professional success. The two-day program concluded successfully on August 13, 2026. The participants actively engaged with the sessions and gained practical exposure to a range of contemporary AI and digital productivity tools. Overall, the workshop was a meaningful academic and skill development initiative of the Department of Commerce. It brought together AI awareness, practical training, digital productivity, and discussion on the future of employment. The program also conveyed an important message to students. In an era of rapid technological transformation, success in the future world of work will depend not only on academic knowledge, but also on the ability to learn continuously, adapt to technological change, and use emerging technologies intelligently and responsibly. The Department of Commerce sincerely acknowledges the support and encouragement of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the appreciation and guidance of the Registrar, the Institutional Association of IQAC, Cbpbu, the contribution of ICA Edu Skills, the resource persons, faculty members, student volunteers, and all the participants whose collective efforts contributed to the successful completion of the workshop. The program stands as a significant step towards strengthening AI literacy, digital awareness, technological competence, and future-oriented employability skills among the students and members of the university community.